For Action News, I'm Anna Dolosky. Members of the European Parliament have voted to allow anti-GMO member states of the European Union to ban genetically modified crops on their soil, if they so choose, even after the European Union has approved them for cultivation. Disappointing, to say the least. The decision comes after much pressure from 7 member states, including France and Italy, that have demanded stronger rights to ban GMOs. In exchange for the vote, the anti-GMO states have agreed to push back on a national ban and will allow other member states to grow GMOs if they wish to do so. This, however, is only a gentleman's agreement, so it does not have the force of law. So we may be a bit skeptical. We spoke with ACSHA advisor Gregory Conco about the decision, how the process works, and what it means for Europe and perhaps the United States. Take a look.
Much like here in the United States, there are a number of different scientific committees in the European Union that have to sign off on evaluations, both for environmental safety, for human health. From there, though, the process starts to differ, where we have regulatory authorities that are largely composed of scientific determinations who are authorized to make approval decisions. In the European Union, once the scientists are done and render their recommendations, the application then goes on to elected politicians, where representatives from each of the 25 European member states have to vote. They have to vote by a supermajority, a 2/3 supermajority of the countries who get proportional representation according to their population. So large countries like France and Germany get substantially more votes than a smaller country like Austria or Luxembourg. The big concern at this point, though, is that it will be written into law that those 7 countries can ban GE crops domestically, but it's not written down anywhere that they'll now support the remaining 18 countries in their quest to actually plant genetically engineered varieties. The new agreement doesn't necessarily affect imports from the United States or Canada. It largely affects whether farmers in the country can grow the crops. And the fact that the European Union continues to have these bans means that a lot of other countries in Africa and Asia and Latin America that could benefit from the introduction of genetically engineered crop varieties have been, in some sense, reluctant to do so. Lots of people in the industry, lots of scientists in particular, have argued that the very fact being that genetically engineered crops, or at least the ones that are approved and come to market, have been demonstrated to be safe for the environment, demonstrated to be safe for consumers, and that we ought not allow and give in to this sort of oppressive rule by these 7 countries to continue to ban a safe and effective and beneficial crop variety.
To read more on this story and for some sound advice on biotechnology, you can read ACSHA's latest publication. You can find all of that on our website at acsha.org. And while you're there, don't forget to also sign up for your daily dose of news delivered straight to your inbox. For Action News, I'm Anna Dolosky.